That's their biggest lead of 4. Smith through traffic and one-hander.
Their processing speed. They did make a nice adjustment the following possessions after the turnovers.
Trey Paul. Andy, it was interesting. We were both with Colorado State. Whoa, pass.
You're going to pull an upset, you got to make your free throws. Nice pass.
Oscar Clough, count it, and give him rolls.
Drifting, passing. Clough thought about the 3.
Cox open the corner again, and he hit.
In college basketball, they typically don't allow all this work at the rim. Harris back.
He has some solid picks, by the way, Brad.
The kick out. That's going to be an assist if it goes. Not quite.
Get the jump ball and a turnover for Iowa. Figueres has to make a play quicker. 0.5 decision making. Shoot that shot.
Lawyer, pull up for 15 to shoot, under 7 to play in this one.
Braden Smith zips the pass. Myers, 3 is good.
Nice or more, right?
There's
75-5 in their last 80 games when they have
One of those.
They have 3 of them. 20 of them.
But this program did make a Sweet 16 a couple years ago. They've won Big East titles under Shaka Smart regular season.
For Purdue. Smith splits him. Looking for another assist to his resume, but what?
Steinbach, he gets it out of his hands, and again, Japino with the quick reaction. Tucker is the recipient.
Inside, and a good find. And what a game he's had. Yeah, feels like a crossroads moment for him as a UCLA Bruin. Smith drives on him. Finds Clough, yes!
That one, they have to, whatever their defensive adjustments are going to be against Braden Smith, didn't work.
Braden Smith, but the wily vet puts his hands on it.
Smith turns the corner. The lob to Jacob. There's Smith. Lob to Jacobson in the alley. 15 to shoot for Jacobson. Braden Smith. Lob into the big man. And there.
Now it's Bateman on Smith. The lob.
Braden Smith probing against Combs. Lob to Jacobson.
The pull-up he gets on Zoom Diallo, he gets a switch with Hannes Steinbach and hits and goes at him one-on-one.
And then the lob as he
Organized, Jimmy. Clough shows the screen. Smith works off of it. Drops it off, and a stop.
12.5 points per game as a freshman at Western Kentucky last year. Smith got a step. Jacobson slams it.
Bob Hurley seen as coach. St. Anthony's there in New Jersey, just knew how to play. Here's Eddie Smith.
Braden Smith turns the corner. Benter, the open man. And Smith.
Defender in his 3 years at South Carolina has the defensive assignment on Braden Smith. Around the Clough screen, it's Cox. Another one from the corner, and he splashes.
12 straight points for Braden Smith. 15 on the game. Weaving through traffic. Dumps it off. Jacobson, shot fake, and dunks it.
Oh, and that goes back to what Andy said about Coach McCollum. You play with a sense of urgency. You play like your hair's on fire. Sometimes that speeds you up offensively.
This was you, Robbie, when you were a player. When your best player is your hardest worker, that sends the message to the rest of the group.
Down the lane. Off the back rim. Here comes Purdue. Fletcher Lawyer in rhythm. Knocks down the 3.
Purdue is guarded better here in the second half.
Look who was out there to contest at 7 feet. Clough.
Into game number 2 of last season. He broke his leg, was out for the year, got into the weight room, got stronger, more athletic. Smith fades away.
Out there, it could be an 8-point game, but Washington's back in this thing.
Still 3:25 to go. Closest they've been since it was 25-15, and Braden Smith set
up and put it down, and so definitely can get up there.
No, he most certainly can dunk. There's no question about that.
Fade away, and Smith.
it out. 8 straight makes in this game. 4 by each team. 6 to shoot. Smith fading away. And it's Clough
that comes away with it. Give Cox credit, though. He got a hand on it and kept it alive. Smith fading, and Smith hit it.
Purdue trying to move to 2-0 and 9-1 on the year. Smith turns, tough shot.
Team where it's still early in the season as we're getting to the midpoint, but all these kids know their role. It's been a great job by Coach Senderoff this year.
Braden and the entire family for that cent paying off.
Lead changes. Two teams that are Big Ten championship caliber, and Braden Smith around the world.
Directing traffic for Purdue. Looking for a top 10 road win. Turns around, pump fake, got him in the air. Extend their defense.
Aaron Bradshaw connecting from the outside for a second time this early season. Smith finds a crease, an up fake, and through the contact, almost.
The two winningest teams in college basketball that have yet to win a national title. Here's Smith off the screen, and he wrapped
on the switch by the Boilermakers. 11 threes for Illinois. Smith.
Good looks.
Yep. Feeling one another out here.
Smith the fade away. Baseline got it.
Smith in this Purdue offense. Down by one. Going to work. Smith leaving through traffic. Fades away on one. There's the first. Kaufman-Renn back out there. Smith, elbow, off balance, doesn't matter. Coming back from a visit to Murray State, and in what probably felt ominous at the time, he gets his first major offer, and the call drops. He has to call back and say,
Hill in the pick and roll action, kicks it to the corner, a wide open three, just doesn't go down.
Braden Smith got separation.
4 international players. It is a brand new Penn State team this year. Smith already with 15 points. Off the spin, reclines and hit.
Purdue trying to move to 2-0 and 9-1 on the year. Smith turns, tough shot.
Threes. Can really cut off the ball, but when he's off the bounce, that's exactly what Purdue wants.
Smith will bring it up. Been tied 10 times. And now 19.
The floater from the foul line, now getting to his left, the underhand scoop underneath the arms of Clough. Off the high screen.
Half alone, 13 for the game. This is our 5th tie. Smith trying to break that tie, and he does.
Smith with 17.7 assists on track for his best game of the year. Rises, corner three.
How about the verticality there from Jacobson?
Whoa, behind the back by Smith. Now Smith.
Good pass by Clough. Wide open Smith. Cashes in.
Double comes. Skip pass. Smith top of the arc. Yes.
Jumper on the way. Won't go. Kaufman-Renn with the offensive rebound. Second chance for Purdue. How about 3 for Smith?
Floor and the wealth with his cross-court pass to Smith. There's a nice job.
He's got a steal here.
Nice play.
And the dish ahead to Cox.
Wow.
Out of bounds. Look at Braden Smith.
0 turnovers, Raft, right now, and they've hit all their threes, 4 for 4.
And he fell asleep on the inbound. Smith alert.
Kaufman-Renn hits the deck, scoops it, and score it.
That's your lawyer. Great off the closeout.
Sturts in trouble with Braden Smith, and that's out of bounds. Turnover.
For Purdue, their 3rd three. And now Smith diving to the floor. Braden Smith with a hug.
Now the pieces always seem to fit so well together for Matt Painter. Baseline jumper off the mark, and it's Braden Smith rising. Threads the needle to Lawyer.
Show here in the second half. Only with Clough with the 5. In the corner, that 3 won't go, and there's Braden Smith.
Open corner 3 won't go this time, and Braden Smith with a lead tonight at 13.
Well, how about C.J. Cox? They're off the ball, takes away the Cade Tyson cut, and then
It feels like it's been extra tough for this group to gel. The leather larceny from Smith. Binter throw.
Right, it's an impossible shot. Look at this.
He just reached 200 career steals. Smith feeds it off beautifully.
This Purdue defense. Starters doing everything for Purdue today. Smith, another steal. Another.
So you've got 11 seconds between the clocks.
They're trying to attack Braden Smith.
No, Smith steals. Smith going in. What a job.
now Purdue.
He's so good when he gets that spot at shooting that fadeaway. It's something he practices, though. It's part of his game, and I think it's something that you have to talk about when you're defending him. If you cut.
Wagler splits two to the rim and a foul.
They've dropped to 12 this week. A lot of exchanging on the baseline on Coit. Great communication skills by Purdue thus far. Adams, the freshman, Kansas. Chicago for the Boilermakers, and Alex Alston in for Maryland.
You know, the difference in the shots, Purdue's shots are coming off of 101. Tough closeouts. All of Purdue's baskets are coming off of one extra pass.
Coit.
Braden Smith got in the air and threw that one away, and now the Hawkeyes will start it up the floor. 3 for 3 from the floor, working inside Cam Manyao.
Bench by Trey Kaufman-Renn. Holloway backs it out. Gets it back. 9 to shoot. Smith stays in front of him. Turn him around 3 times. Off balance. 2! What a shot.
Here's Sturts. Smith all over it. Sturts leaning in. Count that bucket and a foul.
On heavyweight. What more do you want?
Sturts. Extra pass. Combs for 3. Keep it going. To Fulgaris, and now back it goes to Combs. 10 to shoot. Lob to Fulgaris. Leaning inside. Hard. Bounce to Sage. Blocked down the...
Non-traditional sort of Iowa three-point shooters hurt them in that first half. It wasn't Sturts, but I asked him, and he says he knows it's coming. He knows Sturts is going to get hot. He's too good a player.
Going through it, you're feeling like, when am I going to make one again? But then you see the ball go through, you get your confidence back, and everything changes.
Dorn, how about Nick?
Well, back to the basic. Isaiah Watts is in for Maryland. Washington loses the
this game. And Manyao traveled. Diallo will drop it off. Ball knocked away and a takeaway. Braden Smith to the other end of the floor. Smith makes it 9.
People out and bury it from downtown.
Well, and the three-point line is the ultimate equalizer. When you're shooting 52% of your shots from there, you can get hot in a hurry.
And right. In and out.
He'll look to push. Neither of these teams big transition teams, but Banks big. In the corner, it's Combs. The 3 will drop.
Their best basketball, but 15 new guys is unbelievable to try to get them on the same page this quickly.
McDaniel flips it.
Purdue 7 of their last 7 from the field as Safford looks at it, kicks it, wide key. Fake, and he lays that.
What, 3 years to figure out how to say his name? Well, his dad corrected us. That was the issue. We were saying McCullough. Coit crosses, leans, still traveled.
Put it away, but give the Gophers a lot of credit here. They've hung in there, and they've played really hard in this one.
Now Cox looking at it. Smith to the basket. Nothing there as Smith looks to pull out and reset after the off-ball foul. Excuse me.
You're watching them run this stuff. Maryland's going to try to be a little bit more disruptive.
That's that fade of his generally knocks that shot down.
So off the bench for Sincere Parker. Memphis has closed the gap back to 3. Braden Smith misses the...
We have gotten everything we could have asked for and then some. Braden Smith. Braden Smith takes it away. Driving on Dent. And Dent with good. And Perry can't get it. I thought Bilodeau was maybe there on that pick and pop. Look at Braden Smith, full head of steam.
And then the 3 ball. Come on, Keaton Wagler. Smith in for
shooting that in that situation.
And Trey Kaufman-Renn with a steal ahead to Braden Smith. Look at the speed. A burst to the rim. And the Big Ten assist leader to become the all-time assist leader. On the move, Smith. He's a scorer.
Reach in. Nearly stolen. Smith now gets downhill into Bowen and off the window and in.
Here's Braden Smith. Turn to the corner inside, and Jacobson.
7th turnover by Indiana. You could feel it from Darren DeVries trying to get his team to move on. Kaufman
inside the perimeter. He got it going early, and now 2 of 2 from 3. Great night for him so far.
Kick out. Benter looking for the tie. No, the tip by Jacob. 9 to shoot on the drive. Trey Kaufman-Renn.
He gets the ones that you're supposed to get. Smith has it